This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this? Dun 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all, just stop.
Welcome to DBL. It's Thursday, September 16th, the first week of our 5th year on the air. I'm Tori here with Al and Jeff, and we're so grateful you're here joining us.
I'm glad you put the paper down so we could get started.
The paper's
like,
about
are you bored already?
The paper's about our first story.
Okay. Wow. Could I get an ooh from Kelly?
Yes, you did.
And I instigated it a little bit.
Yeah, you did. All right, moving on to some serious situations here. Did y'all see this? There was some very emotional congressional testimony yesterday by some of America's top gymnasts. They were actually slamming the FBI for ignoring their sexual abuse claims against former teen doctor Larry Nassar. Take a look.
I sit before you today to raise my voice so that no little girl must endure what I, the athletes at this table, and the countless others who needlessly suffered under Nassar's guise of medical treatment.
And it disgusts me that we are still fighting for the most basic answers. What is the point of reporting abuse if our own FBI agents are going to take it upon themselves to bury that report in a drawer?
Larry Nassar is currently serving a prison sentence that will keep him behind bars for life. Meantime, the FBI director told Congress yesterday he doesn't have a good answer for why the Bureau waited, quote, more than a year to investigate the claims. Now, the director, Christopher Wray, was not in charge of the FBI at the time, but not only is it scary to testify in front of a Senate Judicial Committee, you're testifying against the FBI to the head of the FBI. That's an incredibly brave thing to do, and some of the stories include Michaela Maroney says she told the FBI before her mom, Al, on the floor, and he never made one statement, never made one investigation. It was just all buried until more and more girls were abused. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've talked about this kind of off camera a lot, and I just want somebody, maybe, I can't get a good answer, maybe one of our viewers can just explain to me, because I'm not that smart, I'm a comic. How does this happen? Like, just this one kind of weird squirrely guy has access and violates this many Olympians.
70 plus
yeah,
girls.
We work on a television show. How long would it take us to just book 5 Olympians? It would take us weeks. But yet this one random squirt, not famous, not a former Surgeon General, just this dude is getting complaint after complaint after complaint, and everybody is burying this. Same at Penn State, same at Ohio State with the wrestling. Here, this is at Michigan State. First of all, shout out Big Ten.
Yeah, right.
But also, how does this happen, Jeff? I don't understand. I really don't.
Accessibility is first, right? We don't have access to Olympians. He did. Multiple.
Right.
He was the guy to go to if you were an Olympian. So it's accessibility. He preyed on that, right? That's what he took advantage of. What I am confused about, like all of you, is the power that he wielded.
That's what I'm saying.
Where did that come from? Where's the, hey, you bring me an Olympian I could molest, and here's what I'm going to do for you. Like, I don't see, you know what I'm saying?
Terrible,
I'm not trying to.
But with the Jeffrey Epstein thing, you can go, he's a billionaire. He probably had some stuff on some very powerful people, them doing stuff on videotape.
Right.
Now all of a sudden he shows up dead, and like, you get why people were scared to investigate him. He was also donating a lot of money to the police department. So
Probably had a lot of people in his pocket. Who does this guy have?
Who is this dude?
That's what I'm saying.
So, and just so you know, the FBI also backed Larry Nassar. No one sent any kind of investigation to it for years, meaning other girls got abused in the meantime. If you read Michaela Maroney, it's an awful testimony, but even at a game in Tokyo, she claims he was on top of her naked, molesting her for hours. For hours.
Like, how does that, if like Joanna Gaines, who's a cable TV star, said that there was a cameraman she felt was looking at her strange, he'd be fired before lunch.
Yeah. You know what, Christopher?
This guy,
I know.
Just,
you know what the director of the FBI said? On no planet is this acceptable.
Well,
and these two FBI agents, by the way, they're no longer with the FBI, but there's no criminal activity looking into them, which I think there should be. So let us know what you all think. I thought it was an incredibly brave thing they did yesterday. All right, have you all been following?
They shouldn't have had to been brave. Somebody should have done their job.
I completely agree with you. You're absolutely right. Following this case, there's a missing van woman. 22-year-old Gabby Petito and her boyfriend Brian Laundrie were traveling the country in a van, documenting their adventures on YouTube. But Brian returned home to Florida without her. 10 days later, Gabby was reported missing by her family. Police in Utah have now released body cam footage of an incident involving the couple in Moab back in August. That's in Utah. Take a look.
We'd have been fighting all morning, and he would have let me in the car before. And then
why wouldn't he let you in the car? Because of your OCD?
He told me I needed to calm down.
What was the reason behind the slapping and stuff? What was it you were attempting to accomplish by slapping?
I was trying to get him to stop telling me to calm down.
Gabby was last seen in Wyoming last August. Police named Brian Laundrie a person of interest, but get this, he's refused to speak to police. Brian's family did release a statement saying, quote, the family is remaining in the background at this juncture, and will have no further comment.
I was at the gym this morning and I was running and I saw like out of the corner of my eye, you know, they have all the TVs, and I saw this story, and that was the first time I saw it. And I slowed down, I started walking to read like what was going on. I was like, okay, I don't know what happened. I'm just alleging. I'm like, that guy totally killed his girlfriend. Like, they were across country together. They took all these photos together. Then he emerges without her, alone, when they were in the middle of nowhere together, and now he's pleading the fifth.
And there was an argument that you saw happen where there was a physical altercation.
And that was police body cam.
Correct.
So I was reading this whole story.
And you're like, this guy did it.
And then I was showing footages, and I was looking at his face. I'm like, how does someone murder someone else or dispose of their body? I don't know what happened, and this is the first thing running through my head.
But
you have to say
that's
allegedly. And I was looking at his face like, how could you do that to another human being? That was my first thought.
So you went all the way, and I think there's no one out there watching that doesn't think this guy might have had at least something to do with it. But just so you know, when you're told not to talk to police, it doesn't always mean you're guilty. That's a good defense lawyer telling you.
How about when you emerge out of the desert?
That's bad. When you emerge out of the desert without your partner, that is bad.
What's the next step?
So he doesn't talk to police at all. He'll stay with his lawyer. His lawyer will tell him to shut up, and they'll wait for trial.
You wouldn't he doesn't have to go into custody?
Yeah.
I know dudes that got into a fight at a parade and they would spend the weekend in jail.
He certainly can go into custody, but he certainly doesn't have to talk to police.
He seems to be at home watching us right now.
Interesting. We'll see where this goes. He's right now only a person of interest.
We'll have some more follow-up on this story.
This story's going to get legs.
I do not understand the law at all. It baffles me.
Today,
I just don't get it.
We baffled you today on a lot of things.
You baffled me.
I know.
Well done.
Thank you. Coming up on DBL, our interview with Tyra Banks. What does she think about some of the controversial contestants joining this season's Dancing with the Stars?
She's happy I'm on there.
You're not dancing at all. You're terrible,
You are
actually.
a star, though.
Yeah. And Wild Store returns from Christmas trees to used bed sheets. Ugh. Do you have any shame when taking stuff back? We're going to talk about it coming up next.
Closed captioning provided by
A lot of people said follow the money trail. There has to be
For
one.
what?
I guess this is Carrie Hill. Carrie, if you're watching, let us know what you
gymnast?
think
Or the
about probably the gymnast. That's actually a good point. Also, Ray's Vibe says if this were a black guy, though.
I'm just always like, I think about stop and frisk. They said like the thing Giuliani had set up in New York over the course, it was a one square block. They stopped like over 800,000 kids in the course of a year. 800,000 stops.
Yeah.
No reason, just threw them against the wall looking for. And then this guy comes back out of the desert without his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go inside and watch some Rick and Morty. And everybody's like, okay, well, this legal mastermind, she shut his door. What are we gonna do? So like, it's very hard for black men to understand the law because it does not apply to us. So like, I'm like, explain to me how in theory this works. It seems really cool. It seems like it works for people.
It's really cool because there's two justice systems. If you're wealthy and usually white, you get a different justice system, which means better defense litigators.
OJ got that.
Oh, well, if you're rich, that's another one. If you're wealthy, you have a completely different access to privilege of who you get to represent you, what you wear, what you do in the courtroom, who coaches you. As you can see from Brittany, she had a terrible lawyer, right? And what happened when she hired a good one? It all changed. Now Jamie's filed to not be a conservator. So there's two strong justice systems, and grossly unfair.
Yeah, but I mean, it does seem that, like, I mean, you do see famous mafia guys getting off with better sentences, big-time drug dealers, because, nobody went to jail from Big Pharma. Like,
Nope.
Nobody. Not one person.
No.
Have you watched Cocaine Cowboys?
Yes. Yeah. Oh gosh.
They got off a couple times.
I've
That's
seen
a
it
good
a couple times.
documentary.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing.
great. It's a great
There's
documentary.
a follow-up series too, where it's like 6 episodes where they follow just one guy in Miami, but
Okay,
it's
good.
really,
Thank
really
Oh, really?
Dude, you got to watch this on
It's
Netflix.
fascinating.
Yeah, dude,
and then they
it's-
get the best lawyers in the country and they get off.
Right, it works.
You know?
There's a reason that somebody's $1,500 an hour.
We're here to congratulate Daily Blast Live for 5 years. 5 years of doing what? You know, what they do. Right, yeah. What is that? I don't know. I don't care. Who cares? Well, we're looking forward to coming back in studio live. No, we're not.
Thank you, Jeff Dunham. We appreciate that. And what is Bert called? A dummy? You don't want to call it a
puppet, right?
puppet. No, you don't call it a puppet. It's called a dummy.
No, vice versa.
Oh, God.
I don't think anyone wants to be called a dummy.
I think it's called a dummy. All right, we're going to continue. I think I'm in trouble. 2 women who appear to be Costco employees have gone viral on TikTok. They're answering questions about the company's return policy. And Jeff loves Costco, so we're going to get his take.
I do.
In this video, they claim the store will offer full refunds for bed sheets that have been used for 5 years, a dead Christmas tree returned after Christmas, and even pie with most of it eaten. So this got us talking. Have you ever tried something like this? And what is your return philosophy?
Aren't you embarrassed of yourself?
Pie?
Aren't you embarrassed?
Thank you.
Seriously,
that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, you're a human being. Like sometimes, like I just look at humans and I'm like, you woke up in the morning, like brushed your teeth, and then probably didn't, and then chose to come here and return this tree. Do you have any self-respect? Like. What is wrong with you?
I think some people just look at it like they're a big corporation. I'm going to get over because I'm the little guy. But, you know, one of my first jobs, I was a busboy at MC Suites Hotels. And for a long time, they had a policy, if anything you don't like happens, you get a night's free stay. And so I used to go to work at 4:45 in the morning. 5 o'clock, there'd be people down there like, the faucet in my room, so I don't think we should pay. And you could tell the front desk people were like, come on, dude. But when you have that policy, you're going to have people
Customer
returning,
service.
eating pies.
Now, what's your return philosophy? Like, what won't you return? What will you return? Is there like a limit?
All right, do you want me to put somebody on blast right now?
Yeah.
Nordic Track. You're going to go on blast.
Do it.
I bought it in February, okay? This elliptical. 5 times the repair guy had to come out. I still have it in my basement in pieces because the repair guy couldn't fix it. I can't call Nordic Track because already my blood's boiling up. I'm not even joking.
Your anger's too much.
My anger's too much to get on the phone and be like, you have to come pick this up because they're going to give me 100 questions.
Right.
Even though they can't. My blood's boiling right now.
I can tell.
Like I'm getting angry and I don't want my blood
is
temper.
shifting.
I'm trying to control my anger. So it's still in my basement because I can't call and work up. I can't do it.
Right, yeah.
I don't want to do it. I'm getting angry enough.
Are you okay?
No, I'm
okay,
just
take a moment. Take a moment. Al, what is your return philosophy?
You know, I've learned a lot since being with my girl. Like I realized that I had no strength inside of me to return clothes. I don't know if that's just men.
That's being lazy. That's
men
lazy.
I remember
You're
like
lazy.
being with my sister and she's like, I'm gonna return it. I'm like, you haven't worn it. I don't like it. And so like I've learned like to advocate like, you know, I'll send food back if it's bad.
Good
or
for
it's not what I
you.
order. And I just
Good for you.
I really feel like men don't speak up. I'll be like, I'll eat it.
Nope.
You know, and now
Be a
like I've
consumer
learned.
advocate. There you
There
go.
you go.
Are you a returner?
Gently, but I wouldn't do pie. Coming up on DBL, Tyra Banks keeps it real. She's given us the behind-the-scenes scoop on this season's Dancing with the Stars, and she gives the tea, spills the tea. Dang it.
Back in school, we're getting a lot of questions on our Instagram about the risk of COVID-19 to children. So let's verify. Are there any treatments for kids with COVID-19? Our sources are the University of Maryland Pediatrics professor Dr. Jim Campbell, the FDA, the American Academy of Pediatrics, and the National Institutes of Health. The AAP estimates more than 5 million children have tested positive since the pandemic began, and the NIH says most recovered without any special treatment. Still, some kids may suffer more serious symptoms, so doctors modify proven adult treatments.
The same medications that are used in adults when they get sicker are being used for some children. But given that they just don't get as sick as frequently, there's not as much data to be able to support their use, but they're still there and available for us to use.
The FDA authorized remdesivir for children younger than 12 and weighing less than 88 pounds. Doctors can also use antibody treatments for teens who are at least 88 pounds, but in most cases, more traditional treatments will work.
often they don't need any COVID-specific treatment, only supportive treatment. And that is like keeping their fever down, keeping them well hydrated with fluids, giving them oxygen if they need oxygen.
So it's true. There are treatments for kids with COVID-19. As for the vaccine, Pfizer and Moderna are still studying the efficacy and safety in children younger than 12. With Your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. Want something verified? Email us or send us a text. For more Verify stories and to sign up for our newsletter, go to verifythis.com.
So jazzy, our songs. All right, welcome back to DBL. She gave Dancing with the Stars a makeover. Now she's serving up all the tea about the season 30 cast. Plus, she's given us the scoop on our latest venture. Tyra Banks joined us earlier, and today is chatting with the stars. I'm gonna smize.
How are you feeling today, Tyra? You look great. Cute dress.
I am feeling good. You know, I love that you think this is a dress. I have on leggings and some like Vans on the bottom of this. It is a top, but it is like corseted and like very uncomfortable. So thank you.
But I love that you paired it with Vans, so at least the feet are comfortable, right?
I was going to wear the same thing today, and that would have been so weird.
Okay, so the Dancing with the Stars cast has some controversial surprises. We have a lot of our viewers writing in, Tyra. They want to speak to you about Olivia Jade, who they think should be canceled. So they want to know from you, what do you think is going to come from that? Also, just a little bit behind the scenes, does the show look to cast controversial contestants to keep people watching? Please divulge the tea.
Yeah, so I'm not on the casting team at all. I get some FYIs and some kind of like what do they think my opinion is, but I don't make the final decisions. But you know, I think we have to remember sometimes people are human beings, and there's different sides to stories, and there's a whole world. We are so like, we don't have time, you know. It's just like there's news and there's stuff happening all the time, and you're flipping and you're flipping and you're seeing, oh, this person means this and this person means this, and you put them in a category and you dismiss them and you move on. But they're human beings with a whole other side of stuff, or a truth that you don't know. So I think we need to give Olivia a chance and listen to her side of this. Of course, she's going to share her story, and I guarantee you're going to hear things like, dang, I didn't know that. So just give her a chance. Just listen.
Amen. Well said.
Tyra Banks. I like it. Another contestant, Tyra, that's getting a lot of buzz is JoJo Siwa, because typically males lead on the dance floor. She is the first same-sex couple on Dancing with the Stars. 2 females. How is this going to work out? Who leads in this situation, Tyra?
First of all, let's talk about a man leading on the dance floor all the time. Right? We got women CEOs. We got women like breaking the news down right there in Denver. We've got all these women leading and doing their thing, but a man is still leading on the dance floor. We need to break that ballroom ceiling, first of all. That's another thing. So that's a whole other thing, separately from what JoJo Siwa is doing, which is breaking the ceiling off of what we have been taught is love, and what we have been taught is dance. And for her to be so young and to do this, and I always say that when you're first, you are breaking down the walls, you are going through that forest, you're getting cuts and scratches and brambles all stuck to you, but you are opening the door and making the way for other people to not feel that pain. And so what she is doing is like loud and brash and beautiful, and she's actually saving lives in the process. I truly believe that.
I totally agree. When you're a pioneer, you take the heat, but she has to be brave enough to do it. Unbelievable, right? All right, as a gorgeous supermodel, you might not have known you are, but you can wear just about anything. And we just saw the Met Gala. There's a lot of looks going on. I need to know what inspires your looks and about this season. What is surprises in store? What are you looking for this season?
Headdresses, maybe?
Yeah, is there any Iman like headdresses I could do?
I want to have people like call each other and be like, girl, look at Tyra, she looks amazing, turn on the TV. And then I want that friend turn on the TV and be like, what are you talking about? Tyra looks crazy.
I have to ask you about this. You worked with the great Lionel Richie on the Smize cream. And I need to know, what was it like to work with him, and what does Lionel Richie taste like?
I was just at his house last night. that just sounded weird, actually. Meaning about Smice Cream. But I have tasted Lionel Richie, but his flavor of Smice Cream called All Night Love that we created with him. It is full of his favorite childhood flavors. There's creamy, dreamy vanilla custard style ice cream. There's salted caramel. There's a midnight cookie crumble swirl and milk chocolate covered fudge hearts. And yes, and there is a what we call a Smice surprise in the bottom of that Lionel Richie flavor, where you have to dig, dig for a cookie dough chunk that we call caramel scotch. Our caramel play on butterscotch honey. And the flavor is called All Night Love.
See, now we know what Lionel Richie tastes like. All right, you guys try to call me.
That's what Lionel Richie tastes like.
Yes.
You've been redeemed, my friend.
Thank you, Sam.
What made you get into ice cream? Are you an ice cream fan?
I have been obsessed with ice cream for my entire life. My mother and I used to bond over it. Friday nights after school, we'd get in the car, we'd go to the ice cream shop, she'd get chocolate, I got coffee flavored ice cream. Even my young self liked coffee flavor. And we would sit in the car and talk about, we'd talk about everything. Anything and everything. And so ice cream for me is like connection, it's family, it's tasty, it's indulgent.
Thank you so much for being here. DBL Nation, you can catch the premiere of season 30 of ABC's Dancing with the Stars on September 20th. Thank you so much, Tyra.
I'll be love watching.
You're welcome.
I'm getting ice cream.
All night love. I'm about to go taste Lionel right now. Bye, y'all.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
COVID variant in the U.S. It's called Mu. The World Health Organization recently labeled it a variant of interest because of its potential to evade the immune system, making some people nervous. Verified viewer Craig emailed us asking, are COVID variants like Mu more serious than the original? Well, Craig, let's verify. Our sources are GISAID, which tracks variants globally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the World Health Organization, Dr. Anthony Fauci, and 2 infectious disease doctors.
The new variants are not necessarily more severe or more transmissible.
There are 7 variants between Delta and Mu. According to Dr. Campbell, there's good reason you probably haven't heard of them.
All those other ones between Delta and Mu exist, but they're not so much more transmissible that they took over.
According to data from the CDC and NextStrain, Delta accounts for 99% of new COVID cases in the US and roughly 88% of cases globally, making it the dominant strain. Now let's talk about Mu specifically. The variant was first identified in Colombia back in January, but now it's in dozens of countries, including the US, where more than 2,400 cases of Mu have been confirmed across all 50 states. While Mu is the dominant variant in Colombia, it accounts for less than 1% of all COVID-19 infections in the US as of September 15th, according to GISAID. Concerns about the Mu variant grew when the WHO recently labeled it a variant of interest. These are variants that haven't spread far but are contributing to an increased proportion of cases or outbreak clusters, according to the CDC. During a news conference last week, Dr. Fauci confirmed that the Mu variant has the potential to be more resistant to antibodies than other variants, but says it's too soon to tell.
This variant has a constellation of mutations that suggests that it would evade certain antibodies, not only monoclonal antibodies, but vaccine and convalescent serum-induced antibodies. But there isn't a lot of clinical data to suggest that. It is mostly laboratory in vitro data.
As a virus spreads, it makes copies of itself. According to Dr. Bollinger, that's when mutations happen.
Sometimes it changes for good, sometimes it changes for bad, but it changes every time it replicates.
So we can verify, COVID variants like Mu are not always more serious than the original. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Till.
Welcome back to DBL. It's time for some sweet, sweet deals.
I like your hair like that.
You sure?
Yes, I like
I feel
that.
like I got
Looks
electrocuted
good on
the bottom
camera.
half. Okay, so sorry. Steph showed me some products at better prices. They're great. Here's this week's DBL Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com. Thanks, Al.
I like it.
All right, what do you have for us today, Stephanie? I'm in the mood.
Hey, Tori, I have got some wonderful products and even better deals, and I cannot wait to share them with you. So check this out. First up, it's the Swiss Tech 11-piece makeup brush set with a bonus carrying bag. So you get 11 brushes, so there's no need to keep your multi-purpose brush for everything.
Right.
These brushes were handcrafted by a professional makeup artist.
wow.
So normally this set is as much as $50. We've got them for $15. I know, saving everyone 70%. Now, Tori, we've also got some amazing Laura Geller, the real deal concealer.
I love Laura Geller.
And we've got them in a range of 6 shades, and the formula is intensely pigmented and it's packed with antioxidants, so it means you'll hide all your imperfections. Normally, one of these is as much as $26, but you can get one from us for only $12, saving up to 54%. Now, this next item is just so plush. They're Enchanted Home Luna 6-piece Turkish towel sets, and since they're loomed from premium Turkish cotton, they're the perfect towel to wrap yourself up in. So normally it's as much as $130.
Yeah, I could see that.
But we've got it, Tori, for only $39, saving our viewers 70%. Now, last but certainly not least, this product will be sure to grab anyone's attention. This is the Steel Time NY Genuine Leather Crossbody Bag. We all know how important pockets are, and these have plenty. So normally these are as much as $40.
Yeah, I was like, I bet it's 40 or up. Yeah.
But guess what? We've got them for $19. $19, saving 53%.
This is a gift to all of you. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com right on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph. I want to wish everyone an easy fast for those celebrating Yom Kippur. It's the day we atone for our sins. So, Jeff, Al, I want to apologize for anything I've done to harm you. I hope you will forgive me this year.
You've been awfully sinful this year, but I accept your apology.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. DBL's
Happy
new
fast.
every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow.
Easy fast.
Easy fast. There you go.